Good evening, everyone.
Before we begin tonight's match, we would like to take a moment to honor our 2021 volleyball seniors. Before we recognize the AIC seniors, we would like to congratulate the Southern New Hampshire seniors, number 9, Grace Pierce, and number 7, Peter Warren. And now for your AIC seniors. Our first senior is Sydney Washburn. Let's
Good evening, Yellow Jacket fans. Coach Kevin Pender here, head coach of Agawam High School Volleyball, here to commentate tonight's live stream. Thank you for joining us. AIC Yellow Jackets are buzzing tonight, coming off a 3-1 win last night against St. Ansel. Last night, number 10, Milani Hernandez, had a season-high 15 kills. She's only 2 off from her career high. AIC's looking to get started early tonight against Southern New Hampshire University. Senior Sydney Washburn to serve to start the game. Serve went long, point Southern New Hampshire. Back to serve, Juliana Panici. And a hitting error out of bounds by number 10, Milani Hernandez. Southern New Hampshire with the lead, 2-0. AIC out of system. Amanda with the set outside, dug up by Southern New Hampshire. Janae Kelly with the dig in the back row. Do a swing from the back row from Eureka. Southern New Hampshire with a kill that Amanda Rodriguez could not dig up. AIC looking to respond now after an 0-3 start. Amanda handles the serve. Platform set out to Andrea Serra. Southern New Hampshire in transition. Swing through the middle. Hits the last foot of the court for the kill. Juliana Pacini back for her 4th serve of the game. Amanda handles the float serve. Fed out to Andrea Serra. And a net violation by Southern New Hampshire. Point Yellow Jackets. In for the Yellow Jackets, number 3, Ada Guerra Martinez. Back to serve, libero, Amanda Rodriguez. Serve is up. Strong attack from number 15, the Italian from Southern New Hampshire. Set out to Andrea Serra, but just wide off the sideline. Andrea was challenged by a pretty powerful double block. Tried to cut the outside and missed by half a foot. Back to serve with the Penman. Number 9, Grace Pierce. AIC, well shot off the block. And a tight set by the Southern New Hampshire out of system leads to an AIC point. Back to serve, Naomi Eckert Rivera. AIC setter looking to get strong from the service line. Naomi with the dig. Bump set out to Andrea Serra. Southern New Hampshire on his right side. Some good pressure from the Yellow Jackets to get the Penmen on their heels. Naomi with a float serve into the seam. Back set just off the top of the AIC block and out of bounds. Penman back to serve now. Number 16, Carmen Bernadis from Italy. Jump float off the end line. In system by Rivero. Leads to a killer. Ada Guerra Martinez with her first kill of the match. The service ace from Andrea Sararosa. Ball caught the top of the tape and fell into the wood ace. Andrea back to serve again. AIC now down just 1 point, 5-6. Topspin serve comes in hot. Libero handles it well. Fed to the outside. Strong swing from number 15, Southern New Hampshire's Chiara De Verriero. Now number 15, Chiara De Verriero, back to serve. Float serve comes in. One-handed set by Naomi Eckert. Another dig from AIC. Into system, Ulrika with the swing on the outside pin. Setter went for the over on 2. SNU out of system. Another block at the net by the Yellow Jackets. Back row attack, a weak roll shot from number 16. Falls just short of the net. AIC middle blocker, Ada Guerra Martinez now back to serve. Ada goes through her serving routine. Strong jump float to the zone 5. Outside hitter attack is dug up. Quick set to Ulrika, dug up by the outside hitter. Back row set is easily handled by the AIC defense. Which team can win this rally? Both sides playing clean. A tip from the back row. Handled by Paulo in the front row. Setting the system to the outside. A joust at the net. Recovered by AIC. Andrea Serra out of the back row. Southern New Hampshire runs a slide, but out of bounds. Outside the antenna, point AIC. With that hitting error, AIC has tied it up at 7 apiece. Coach Diego giving some offensive instructions to Andrea in the back row. Otto back to serve. Libero handles the float serve well. In system to Juliana Piscini. AIC recovers. Anna with the dig in the back row, but too tight to the net. Ball falls in for a Penman point. Otta had no fear there in the back row. Middles are not known for their defensive specialties. Back to serve now, number 5. Deanna Wilson. And serves out of bounds. Just long. Point AIC, tied up 8-8. Janae Kelly now into serve. Named the jump float. Poorly into an out-of-system set. Blocked by AIC. Rolled over by Southern New Hampshire. Fed into the middle. Center dump. Strong swing from Eureka on the outside. And dug up, but the ball falls in for a kill. Number 17, Ulrika Blomgren with a strong swing on the outside to end that rally. ASC takes their first lead of the game at 9-8. Janae Kelly with a strong float from the end line. Ball fed in the middle. Giant ASC block waiting for number 10, Melanie Hernandez, equal to the task. Big sophomore block with a great matchup in the middle. And Janae's float serve carries strongly there just past the end line. Number 10, Sarah Montefinego, now coming in. Roster sheet says she's a native of Italy. 2 Italian players on this Southern New Hampshire team. Passed up in system, Ulrika with the swing. Off the block touch. A roll from Southern New Hampshire. AIC back on offense. And Ulrika smartly rolls the ball into the double block. Tools it for the kill. Subs coming in. Sydney Washburn is now in to serve and play back row for Ulrika. Scores now AIC 11-9. Want to take a moment to thank all of our veterans for Veterans Day. Whenever I see the score, 9-11, it reminds me to never forget. Always remember. Sydney Washburn with the serve. Top attack, it looked like it either went off the top of the tape or maybe a blocker's hands. I don't have the best view. But the ball falls in for the point. Southern New Hampshire back to the service line. Juliana Pacini, excuse me. Native of Brazil. A lot of international players here for Southern New Hampshire. Great to see. But she serves it too long. Man Rodriguez back for her second tour at the service line. Dug up by the libero. Fed to the outside. Strong swing from number 15. Dug up by AIC. Southern New Hampshire libero also equal to the task. Fed out again to number 15. Kiara De Valerio. She seems to be a great weapon from the outside for the Penmen. Middle blocker Grace Pierce, number 9, back for the service line. Strong pass from Ulrika, but the Southern New Hampshire block was lying in wait for the middle attack. Comes up with a strong block. Grace Pierce back to serve again. Game tied at 12. Ulrika, strong pass. Fed out to Andrea Serra with a tool kill off the block. Paula Sotoburgos back in the front row for AIC. Strong right side attacker, while Naomi Eckert prepares at the service line. Float serve in. Tough handle. Libero has to take the second ball. Outside hitter tips the ball. Naomi with the dig. Out of system play from Amanda. Paula with a smart swing from the right side that comes in for the kill. Great hitter awareness there by Paolo Sotoburgos to make a smart shot, put the defense under pressure and get the kill. Naomi dials in. Goes after the same serve receiver. Covered by Southern New Hampshire. Ball dug up by AIC. Andrea Serra with a crafty roll shot that finds the 29-foot line at the edge of the court for the kill. Timeout, Southern New Hampshire Penmen scores 15 AIC, Southern New Hampshire 12. Pretty competitive start here to set one. Both teams battling point to point after AIC fell in an early hole. Tonight's game is pretty significant. We'll talk more about it through the duration of the live stream. But this is the final match of the regular season for the Yellow Jackets, match number 30. First time out of the match is concluding. Tonight we're celebrating 3 seniors for AIC. Sydney Washburn, number 3. Odagier Martinez, number 7, Amanda Rodriguez, the libero. AIC with a nice bounce back to get back in the lead for set 1. Rotation 1's been pretty good for AIC tonight. It's Naomi's second run of the game. Strong serve, fed in the middle. Swung right at the libero, Amanda, who digs it up. Fed back to Paolo, but a strong block is now waiting for Paolo Sotoburgos. Some subs in now for Southern New Hampshire. Number 13, back to serve, Ainsley Knox, junior from Houston, Texas. Good float serve comes in, catches Amanda low. Paolo with the swing on the outside. Another strong swing, dug up, but into the rafters. Ulrika made a great defensive play, but bounced around a little bit too much up top. Southern New Hampshire now trailing by 1 in set 1. Ainsley Knox goes after Andrea, but she puts up a good pass and makes a tip off the right side that catches the defense in transition. Andrea Serra with a kill. Andrea Serra Rosa has been leading the Yellow Jackets in kills this year throughout the season. Back to the service line with her topspin jump serve. Rips across court in zone 1. Libero has trouble handling it. Out of system. Point AIC. Andrea with the topspin, just short into the net. AIC now holds on to a 2-point lead at 17-15. Chiara Di Valaria, number 15, back to serve. This has been their most productive outside hitter so far this match. Now in the back row. A short float serve, but Amanda Rodriguez comes up. Fed to the right side. Paolo with a strong swing, dug up, but innocent confusion on the defensive end. Comes in for the kill. All right. Ada back to serve. Looked like a tough toss from Ada. Didn't come out clean. She was a little out of rhythm there and puts the serve in the tape. Deanne Wilson, now number 5, the libero, back to serve for Southern New Hampshire. Still a 2-point lead for AIC, 18-16. Amanda handles the serve. Ooh, big swing and big kill from number 4, Paolo Sotoburgos. Great pass from the libero, really put AIC in system with a good look. I think the offense was totally in rhythm there. Southern New Hampshire defense had trouble tracking which hitter to close in on. Janae Kelly back to serve. Float serve into zone 5. Quick push set to the middle. Dug up by Naomi, out of system. Strong attack from Ulrika. Lands for the kill after the dig hit the rafters. Eureka Bloomer credited with the kill there, and Amanda Rodriguez with her first assist of the game, out of system. Timeout, Southern New Hampshire. AIC leads 2016. AIC out of the huddle quickly, looking to get back to business. Southern New Hampshire getting some wise words from the coach. Head coach is Dega Degama. Looking to inspire his team to make a comeback and clean up their serve receive for hopefully a more productive offense. The offense was good in the first 15 points of the game. Number 5, Janae Kelly back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Float serve in short, handled well by the Southern New Hampshire offense. Into the middle, a nice turn into zone 1 from number 9, Grace Pierce. Comes in for the Gill. Subs in now for Southern New Hampshire. Into serve, Sarah Montefamaglio, one of our Italian players from Southern New Hampshire, looking to serve. Float serve just catches the tape, but handled well. Into the middle attack from Arlani. Southern New Hampshire back on offense. Block slowed down the attack, dug up, fed into system. Orica with the swing on the outside. Southern New Hampshire goes to the back attack. Janae with the dig. Push out to the outside again. Orica with another good contact. AIC out of the back. Oh, sorry. Southern New Hampshire out of the back row. Ball hit the tape, dug up. Another long rally. This war of attrition. Who can play clean and win the point? Southern New Hampshire with the offensive error. Hitter was caught a little inside, looked to push and find the line and missed by inches. AIC now with the lead, 21-17. Orica now serving. Gets the serving target from Coach Diego. Strong serve beats the ace from Orica. Coach Matt, nicknamed Diego, since head coach Matt Cribben and him both share the same first name, Diego's dialed in here. Knows exactly what the AIC servers need to take set 1. Another strong serve backs up the libero. Strong AIC block, defends the outside pin. Amanda with the dig. Point AIC. Andrea Serra is able to cut the ball perfectly to find the edge of the sideline. Both line judge and R1 had that ball in. AIC now 2 points away from taking set 1. Southern New Hampshire University out of timeouts. Orica with the float serve, again to zone 1. Ball pushed out for a quick 32. AIC feeds it out to Andrea Serra. Ball is dug up by Southern New Hampshire. Ball is dug up by a diving Amanda Rodriguez to keep the play alive. Back set fed over to the right side attacker. Blocked by AIC. Another feed to the right side with a tip. AIC's block is equal to the task. I think that was Milani on the reaction attack, and the ball fell just long on the end line. Point Southern New Hampshire. Number 11, Juliana Pacini, back to serve. And a low float serve hits the tape for the service error. Yellow Jackets now at set point. One of our honorary senior members tonight, libero Amanda Rodriguez. Strong jump float. And a setting error by number 10, Juliana Pacini. I'm sorry, Sarah Montefamiglio. It was a really tough serve reception by Southern New Hampshire. Put the setter in a really difficult position to get a clean touch. And that's how set 1 ends. AIC takes the first set, and looking at some situational stats, when winning the first set, AIC is 19-0. And so far, their win streak is at 19 games according to the program stats. That's a lot of encouragement here, since AIC is 23-6 on the season, 10-2 in conference play, but a win tonight would win the Northeast 10 championship for regular season champions. This would be the first time in AIC's program history they've taken that title. A loss from Bentley and Stonehill last night left those teams at 10-3, so a win tonight would make AIC the conference champions. So not only is it a great night to celebrate the seniors, but a lot on the line for the Yellow Jackets tonight as they prepare for set 2. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to take a quick break and come back for set 2. And welcome back for set 2. AIC will start off receiving in set 2. They open the game serving. Southern New Hampshire looking to get a hot start here. They led for most of the early part of set 1 as the game went back and forth. But AIC was able to dive in some strong defense, slow down the Southern New Hampshire offense, and really disrupt their serve receive. I think those are 3 key ingredients to the AIC win in set 1. Southern New Hampshire blockers are very active at the net and really putting some good hands and pressure in front of the AIC hitters, especially on the left pin. Both Ulrika and Andrea below their average for kills per set in set 1. Number 10, Sarah Montefineo, now serving to start set 2. Strong jump float, but Amanda handles it well. Fed into the middle. Mailani's able to attack zone 1. And Southern New Hampshire comes off with a kind of an odd miss hit from number 11, Giuliana Piccini. Point AIC. AIC up 1-0. Statistically, when winning the first point, AIC has been 38-17 overall across program history here. Another serve goes long for AIC. Game notched up at 1 point apiece. Giuliana Piccini now to serve. Ball's handled by Andrea. Fed to the back row. Ulrika attacking out of the back row. Southern New Hampshire out of system, but the libero set to the left pin is just past the antenna and out of bounds. Point AIC. Good serve receive out of AIC's rotation 6. And now Naomi, the setter, back to serve. Servers in, fed to a back two for the Southern New Hampshire middle. Amanda with a pump set out to Andrea. Sarah hammers the ball deep to zone 5. Her first kill of set 2, but a strong one. It took for her a little while to work around the block in set 1, getting right to work early here in set 2. Coach Cribbin giving Ulrika some offensive tips with a smile on his face. Naomi with another tough serve into zone 1. Southern New Hampshire feeds her outside, who's been pretty successful. Naomi unfortunately shanked that dig wide. Good pursuit by her teammates, but unable to bring it back. Number 9, Grace Pierce now to serve for the Penmen. Middle blocker serving. Wouldn't be surprised if AIC attacks that middle back. Andrea Sarah with an unconventional first touch. But ball is recovered, sent over. Southern New Hampshire trying to take advantage of the free ball. Good steps to their right side attacker, number 16, Carmen. But the AIC double block was waiting. Great penetration over the net to seal that block. Put the ball down for a block kill. Andrea Sarah Rosa back now with her weaponized topspin jump serve. Southern New Hampshire in rotation 3 serve receive. They receive the top spin, feed the outside hitter. AIC block is once again in her face with the block kill. Andrea Guerra Martinez credited with the solo block. Top spin from Andrea. Chiara with the pass. Perfect pass from Chiara. They reverse the flow to the right pin. Dig from Naomi. Out of system from Amanda. Right side attack from Paulo. Clips the end line. Line judges had it in. That's a kill for Paula. I have her at 4 rough estimate kills on my stat sheet that I'm taking by hand. Andrea back to serve. Andrea put one on that, but caught the top of the tape and falls for a net error. 2 subs coming in now for Southern New Hampshire. Ainsley Cox is now in. Southern New Hampshire tonight running a 6-2. Constant 3 offensive threats in the front row. See what Ainsley Knox can do from the service line. Strong float. Ulrika handles it, but well behind the attack line. Then we put up a good set, and Ulrika made a nice roll around the block to fall into what we call the donut hole in the defense of Southern New Hampshire. Just around middle back, 10-foot line. Ada Guerra Martinez now back to serve. Strong float, catches Southern New Hampshire low. And number 15, Chiara Di Valario. She was the workhorse of set 1 with really strong attacks against AIC, but forced into another roll. AIC block for the point. Timeout, Southern New Hampshire. AIC leads 8-3. A hot start for the Yellow Jackets here in set 2. Good pressure from the service line, really disrupting the offense for the Penmen. But the AIC block equal to the task. The information the coaches are giving in the huddle are definitely paying off on the defensive end for the Yellow Jackets here, protecting the Hive in set 2. Timeout over as the Penmen return to the court. Yellow Jackets serving at a rotation 3. Strong floats it from Otta. Gets Southern New Hampshire out of system, forced into a free ball. Paolo with the perfect pass. Fed it in the middle, and Milani with a kill into zone 1. Milani Hernandez attacking zone 1, taking the setter out who was unable to dig. Southern New Hampshire now looking to make a set, going out of the 6-2 and back into the 5-1 as number 10, Sarah Montefineo, is back in. So moving out of the rotation 1 serve receive and into the rotation 4 serve receive of the 5-1 formation. Now only 2 hitters in the front row for Southern New Hampshire. Otta with a strong float. Handled by Southern New Hampshire. Fed out to Chiara. Strong swing into zone 5. Dug over the net. Joust at the net. Out of system. Ulrika is able to keep that ball alive on the pin. Another free ball from Southern New Hampshire. Let's see what AIC can do with it. Back set fed out to Paula. Attack and dug up by Southern New Hampshire. Into a back row attack. Error by number 16, Carmen Fernandez. AIC now with a commanding 10-3 lead here in set 2. The Penmen working through some visible frustration on the court, trying to get back into their system. And Otta's service run ends with a service error, long. Definitely a sigh of relief from the Southern New Hampshire serve receive. Rotation 4 can be really difficult with only 2 pin hitters in your setter stacked on the left side. Chiara De Valario back to serve. Andrea handles the serve. Fed out to Paulo, but out of bounds, hit the antenna. Point Southern New Hampshire. Now a 10-5 game. Penmen back to the service line. Here outside hitter Ulrika yelling for the floaty, giving her teammates some heads up for what's coming their way. Andrea passes it up. Fed again to Pello. Paolo with the kill on the right side. Paolo now takes a break on the bench while serving specialist and defensive specialist Janae Kelly comes in. Janae also does some work in the front row, but today she's mostly playing defense and serving. Janae Kelly with a strong float, challenges Libero, backs her up. Slide attack by Southern New Hampshire, but once again, Melanie Hernandez block anticipated that attack, got in front of the hitter, and shut down the most effective play in women's volleyball. Coach Diego giving the service target to Janae. Diego's intel's been great. They've been really challenging Libero. Janae's serve is overpassed by the Libero. And Milani Hernandez with the overpass kill, unassisted. Southern New Hampshire coach is bringing in 2 subs here to mix it up. Going back into the 6-2. Before leaving the court, Sarah Montefiero was trying to motivate her team to kind of get their heads back in the game here. So back to the back row setter here. Rotation 2 serve receive. 3 front row attackers for the Penmen. Janae Kelly goes to work at the service line. Again, going after that Libero, backing her up. Strong attack from number 17, Ramona Fontaine, finds the kill for the Penmen. A much needed morale boost for Southern New Hampshire. And now their Libero back to serve. Deanna Wilson back to serve. Serve handled by Andrea Serra. Attack from Milani in the middle. Another back row attack. A hitting error from Chiara Di Valario. I don't have her up-to-date hitting stats right now, but her percentage is dropping here in set 2 as she makes errors or gets dug by the AIC defense. Ulrika Bloomgren now back to serve. Float serve goes after zone 5, handled well by the Southern New Hampshire defense. Dug up by Janae. out of system, put over. Middle attack from Grace Pierce. Dug up by Andrea, but overpassed, leading to a kill for Southern New Hampshire. Here come two more subs. Bringing in the 6-2 with subs, where the right side is subbed out as the new setter comes in, and the previous setter is subbed out for a new right side attacker. But after that slow start, Southern New Hampshire burning through a couple subs with this 6-2 sub lineup. Back to serve number 10. Sarah Montefinego. Strong jump float from the service line. Overpass by Andrea Serra leads to a throwdown kill by number 9, Grace Pierce. Point Southern New Hampshire, cutting the AIC lead to 6 at 14-8. Serra back to serve again. AIC into system. And Andrea Serra with the 2 kill off the block that goes out of bounds. Well, the line judge list seems to say that was caught the line anyway. Either way, point AIC. Amanda Rodriguez now back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Nice jump set from the Southern New Hampshire setter at the 10-foot line. Dug up by AIC. Fed out to Andrea Serra, but she hits it just long. However, point AIC. Down official has number 9, Grace Pierce, in the net for a net violation. Point Yellow Jackets. Coach Diego DeGama of Southern New Hampshire calls his second timeout to chat over the current scenario with his team and prep them for the second half of this game. Yellow Jackets lead 16-8. Coach Cribbin spending most of his time out talking with kill leader Andrea Serra. Looks like some wrist action and other offensive maneuvers to work that ball control around the big Southern New Hampshire block that's laying in wait for the AIC's leading kill. AIC's been doing a good job spreading the honey around the hive here, feeding a bunch of their offensive weapons. But it's no surprise to any team when they look at AIC, we have to slow down Andrea and make someone else on the team beat us. Southern New Hampshire's been doing a good job of that tonight. I have Andrea notched for about 6 or 7 kills so far on my unofficial stat sheet. Amanda Rodriguez back to serve. 16-8 lead for AIC. Tough serve into zone 1. Gets the Southern New Hampshire setter on the run. Almost from her knees, puts the ball up that is tipped by the outside hitter and in for the kill. Really athletic play by the Southern New Hampshire setter to get that ball, and a smart hitter toolbox move by the hitter for the kill. Number 11 with the serve, Ulrika with the pass. Andrea Serra hammers the ball at zone 5, but Libero digs it up into a back row tack from the Penman. Dug up by AIC. Andrea attacked into the Southern New Hampshire block and out of bounds for the 2 kill. Janae Kelly subs out as Paulo Sotoburgos comes in to swing from the right side. Naomi had a nice run to start this set 2 from the service line. Ball's up, middle attack. Dug up by Amanda Rodriguez into the rafters, but Naomi tracks it well. Finds Andrea Serra on the outside. A stab dig by Chiara De Valerio keeps the Penman alive. A one-handed Hail Mary play. Great defense from the Yellow Jackets here to protect the Hive. Southern New Hampshire once again feeds the middle, but she hits it just out of bounds. Outside zone 1. Strong defensive plays from the Yellow Jackets won that rally. Naomi gets the service target from Coach Diego. Goes back to work. Southern New Hampshire pumps the ball outside. Andrea's waiting in zone 5 to make that dig. Quick set out to Andrea Serra. Another net violation from the Penmen. Looks like number 16, Carmen Bernadise, was the guilty culprit there. Once again, those blockers really concerned with Andrea doing everything they can in their power to slow her down. A little too ambitious on that last block move. Naomi with the jumps or the float serve. And a tough one to handle by Southern New Hampshire. Strong right side attack though from Carmen. Ball fed out assistant to Andrea Serra, who rolls it just long out of bounds. Middle blocker Grace Pierce now back to serve for the Penmen. Float serve deep. Amanda Rodriguez handles it. Ball is swung out of bounds by Ada Guerra Martinez. AIC lead now stands at 19-11. Another deep float. Ulrika handles this serve. Ball fed to Andrea Serra on the right side. Awkwardly dug up at the net. Knuckled over by the setter. Back to Andrea on the right side. Gets the kill on the right side. Looks like the ball rattled around the blockers a little bit and fell for the kill. Number 8, Leanne Hernandez in for the first time this set. As Ulrika Blumgren takes some rest on the bench. Andrea Serra now with her topspin from the service line. Again, puts some pressure on the serve receive. AIC block takes care of Chiara on the outside. Southern New Hampshire feeds Carmen on the right side, who hits it out of bounds. Doing her best to get around that big AIC block, but push that one too far, wide right. Andrea Serra with a heavy topspin. Gets the Southern New Hampshire setter again on her knees to make that set. And a big swing from number 4, Paulo Soto-Burgos. I thought that caught the line, but I do not have the privilege nor the authority to make that call. AIC also thought that ball was down the line. A strong swing. Officials had it out of bounds. Point Southern New Hampshire. 21-12 lead AIC as the new setter comes in to serve for the Penmen. Well, as they say in the culture, the ball doesn't lie. Serve goes out of bounds. Maybe Paulo's swing was in fact in. The universe is now set. Restored balance. Andrea Guerra Martinez now back to serve. It's been a strong rotation for AIC tonight. Andrea's jump float is handled in zone 5. Fed into a back row tack. Dug up but shanked into the rafters. Point Southern New Hampshire. Chiara De Valerio now back to serve. The outside hitter had a good start, set 1. Rough start here in set 2. Strong float serve into the seam, zone 5-6. Ball fed out to Paula. Hammers into the block, recovered by Amanda. Set up to Leanne. 2 swings in a row, both blocked but covered up. Set back to Paula. Tacked in. AIC block. I think that block goes to Leanne Hernandez. 2 big swings during that rally. Number 13, Amber Williams also in. So this is kind of Another rotation 1, 6-2 format for AIC. Outside hitter kill for Southern New Hampshire. So now AIC will be in a rotation 1. Amber Williams on the outside, even though she's the right side attacker. She's been very successful on the left pin this season. Ball's easily handled by Leanne. Fed into Milani in the middle. Southern New Hampshire coach is a little upset about the ball handling. Ball dug up by Amanda. Thrown out to Amber Williams. Amber Williams with the kill. Set point now. AIC 24-14 lead. Leanne Hernandez to the service line. Gets her serving assignment from Coach Diego. Some confusion there in serve receive for Southern New Hampshire. Strong swing from the Southern New Hampshire attacker. AIC block was there. Ball fell in for the kill. AIC with a set 2 victory. Some frustration definitely showing for the Penmen there. Hopefully they can shake that off and come out strong again in set 3. When winning the second set so far this year, AIC is 20-1 with a win streak at 14.
Fans, quick AIC Yellow Jacket update. Men's soccer and Franklin Pierce remain tied 0-0 in the 17th minute.
Our friends at the media table letting us know that the AIC soccer match is still tied in the 17th minute against Franklin Pierce. And we're back for set 3 here at AIC.
AIC will serve first in set 3.
AIC with a 2-0 lead if you're just joining us. Some strong offensive and defensive play really commanded set 2. It looks like AIC is starting in rotation 5 with the front row setter. and Ulrika Bloomgren at the service line. Southern New Hampshire looks to be in rotation 1 with number 10, Sarah Montefiore, setting. Southern New Hampshire starts off with a good pass. Fed out to the middle, but dug up by a diving Eureka. Andrea Serra attacks the ball from the left side pin. Southern New Hampshire out of system. Strong swing from the outside pin, but another diving dig by Amanda. Another middle swing. Amanda with another diving dig, keeping it alive. Ball set out to the left pin, and finally, Juliana Piccini is able to sneak the outside kill to earn Southern New Hampshire the first point of set 3. Definitely the opening Southern New Hampshire was looking for after a slow set 2. Amanda puts up the serve. Andrea Serra. Attack that goes off the defender into the rafters, but dug up by the libero near me. Southern New Hampshire back on offense, and a kill from Kiara. Already off to a better start. Looks like she had a good mental reset in between sets 2 and 3. Southern New Hampshire with a 2-0 lead. Great defensive play. Shout out to number 5, Dan Wilson, Southern New Hampshire. Juliana Piccini, float serve, handled by Amanda Rodriguez. Pump back to Milani Hernandez with the kill off the block from the right side. It's great when you have a middle blocker that can hit well from the pins. AIC libero with the jump serve into the net. Service error, point Southern New Hampshire, the senior players for Southern New Hampshire. Strong float serve, handled by Eureka. Ball pumped out to Andrea Serra on the outside with a big commanding kill across the court in the angle. Paolo Sotoberos into attack from the right side. Rotation 1, Naomi back to serve. Southern New Hampshire into system, dug up by Ulrika in the back row. Paolo with the roll shot on the right side. Fed to the Southern New Hampshire right side, tipped over, dug up. There should have been 4 hits called there, but somehow missed by both officials. The ball lands in for the kill, point AIC. Down official is talking to the Southern New Hampshire coach, Dega de Gama. I'm kind of on the Southern New Hampshire coach there. I also saw 4 hits. And once again, that ball doesn't lie as the sail serves long, and the volleyball universe course corrects itself. Subs coming in now for Southern New Hampshire. Number 1 in for the first time this game, Eileen Diaz. So it looks like Southern New Hampshire might be staying with their 5-1 formation right now. 2 hitters in the front row for Southern New Hampshire. Eileen back to serve. Good float serve in, but easily handled by Amanda Rodriguez. Fed out to Andrea Serra on the right pin. Net violation, Southern New Hampshire blocker. Down ref had number 18 in the net. Southern New Hampshire now in serve receive rotation 4. Only 2 attackers in the front row. Andrea Serra back there with that weaponized topspin serve. Looking to do some damage. She puts it in to zone 5. Middle tip attack, dug up by Amanda. And Paolo Sotoberos makes them pay for that tip attack. In rhythm, in system, buries the ball for the kill. AIC now takes the lead at 5-4. Big point AIC. You can hear the Hive buzzing behind me on that one. The bench was wild, the fans are fired up. Coach Diego Cribbin and even Tyler Wingate cracked a smile there on the sideline. Unfortunately, Andrea Serra Rosa's topspin does go in the net. All of her service runs tonight have ended with a net error, unfortunately. Number 15, Chiara Di Valario back to serve now, the outside hitter. Southern New Hampshire sticking with their 5-1 lineup here in set 3, trailing 1 point. A short float serve is easily handled by Amanda Rodriguez. Paulo into the right side attack, finds it for the kill. Libero made a diving effort, but it was not enough to keep the play alive. Melanie Hernandez now into the middle. Number 3, Ada Guerra Martinez, now back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Strong float serve, cross court, leads to an overpass, handled by Milani. Pumped out to Orica on the outside. Attack, but dug up. Free ball from Southern New Hampshire. AIC in system. Paolo Sotoburgos attacks down the line, dug up by the libero. Orica with a loud call, claims that dig. Paolo with an attack, and it leads to a terminating point for AIC. Touched a few times by the Southern New Hampshire defense. Southern New Hampshire is definitely dialed in to make AIC work harder for their points here in set 3. Ada from the service line. Again, a cross-court attempt, but misses just wide. Deanne Wilson now back to serve for the Penmen. Trailing 2 points here in set 3. AIC gets the ball in system. Milani Hernandez with a big swing, but tags the libero, keeps it alive. Andrea Serra is able to claim that ball, and Milani Hernandez terminates in zone 1 for the kill. Almost a miscue there by AIC as they were ready to let that free ball get out of bounds, but Andrea was able to put it back in system. Find the middle. Janae Kelly now back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Backs up the serve receivers from Southern New Hampshire. Attack from the outside, Janae with the dig. Milani Hernandez steps in for the setting attempt. Joust at the net. Under the net, violation by the diving libero to keep the play alive leads to an AIC point. Score is now 9-6 AIC. Not sure if Janae even looked at Coach Diego for that serving target, but she goes to work from the service line. Goes after Chiara. Setter dump is blocked. Southern New Hampshire wanted a net violation there, but didn't get it. Great dig from the Southern New Hampshire libero. An awkward block touch there by sitter Sarah Montefiero, but AIC lives to swing another day. Southern New Hampshire in system, dug up by Andrea Serra Rosa. Fed out to Orica on the outside, and out of bounds, point Southern New Hampshire. Hope there's no feedback cards at the end of the game for the officials. I don't think there'll be too many kind comments from the Southern New Hampshire coach, Diego de Gama. But rightly so, there seems to be some contested calls here. Sarah Montefiero back to serve, a strong serve. Middle attack is dug up by the libero. Fed out to the right pin. Deep push, dug up by Andrea Serra. Orica with the roll attempt. Jump set leads to a kill by number 11, Giuliana Piccini. Southern New Hampshire, again, in that 2-point deficit, trying to climb out of that 2-point hole. Deep cross-court serve. Strong serve, strong outside attack by Ulrika Blumgren. Kill for AIC. Now she's back to serve. So New Hampshire in that rotation 1, 3 front row attackers. Point, AIC. Her serve definitely disrupted their serve receive formation. Interesting formation they have here where they have all their hitters stacked on the left side. With the right side trying to make a scamper out to attack on the right pin without getting in the setter's way. They do find her, and she's able to penetrate the AIC block. Giuliana Piccini now back to serve. Score is 12-9 AIC. Giuliana with the jump float. Andrea Serra passes the ball into the rafters. Tough one to handle. Able to free ball back through the antennas. Penman attack is dug up by libero Amanda. Southern New Hampshire libero answers the dig of her own, but the AIC block shuts down the outside hitter. 13-9 lead. Rodriguez now back to serve. Perfect pass by the libero. Leads to a middle attack in the form of a tip. AIC responds with an outside swing. Dug up out of system. Back row attack from Southern New Hampshire. Goes into the net. Point AIC. Now leading the game at 14-9. Timeout, Southern New Hampshire. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast here, a win tonight would seal a conference championship for AIC, the first in their program history. Both Bentley and Stonehill lost last night, leaving their conference record at 10-3. A win tonight for AIC would lead them to an 11-2 conference record and conference championship. A mere 11 points stand between AIC and that milestone victory. Great opportunity tonight to celebrate our seniors and claim that moment in volleyball history for the Yellow Jackets. We leave you now for a short break as Coach Cribbin drops some volleyball knowledge in the huddle. And we're back here in set 3. AIC with a 14-9 lead after the timeout by Southern New Hampshire. Rodriguez back to serve. Strong float backs up the Southern New Hampshire serve receive. But Chiara finds a kill as the ball rattled around between the blockers. Number 9, Grace Pierce, middle blocker now back to serve for the Penmen. Looking to mount a little mid-set comeback, trailing 14-10. Ulrika with an awkward serve receive leads to a pushover by Naomi. After some miscues, falls for the point. Now she's going into the back row to serve. Naomi gets the service target from Coach Diego. She's had a couple good runs in this match. Attacks the seam, Southern New Hampshire into a slide attack. Dug up by Rodriguez in the back row. And that looks like Andrea Serra with the tool kill right off the blocker's hands and out of bounds. Coach Gribben giving Andrea Serra some feedback for her next attack. Naomi goes after the same serving target. Middle attack off the hands of Adaguera Martinez. Falls for the Southern New Hampshire point. In for Southern New Hampshire, number 1, Eileen Diaz. Eileen now back to serve. Ulrika with a perfect pass. Fed into Adaguera Martinez for a wood kill. Absolutely hammered the ball into the seam between zones 5 and 6. Crowd encouraging the Yellow Jackets to finish out set 3 here and claim the victory. Andrea Serra into her topspin serve. Handled well this time by Southern New Hampshire into a back 2 slide attempt. That is blocked by the Yellow Jacket. Ottawa was all over her blocking assignment, was able to smother that back 2 slide attempt by number 18, Claire Wolberg. Southern New Hampshire now with their second and final timeout of set 3. Their last attempt to slow the mounting momentum of the Yellow Jackets here. Yellow Jackets return from the timeout. Smiles on their faces, ready to go. Andrea's feeling good at the service line. And the Southern New Hampshire coach spent most of the timeout talking with his setter, number 10. Some offensive schematics, trying to find some better connection with the hitters here to mount a comeback in rotation 4. Number 16, Andrea Sararosa with her topspin jump serve. Into zone 5 for an overpass. That leads to an overpass kill by Andrea Aguirre Martinez. Ottawa with a strong kill there, ready to do her job at the net. And the Southern New Hampshire coach has seen enough. He's going to switch into the 6-2 lineup, bringing in a new setter. She is now back row, turning rotation 4 into rotation 1. Taking away that slide opportunity, but giving the Penmen 3 attackers in the front row to try to combat this effective topspin serve from Andrea Sararosa. Another tight pass leads to a ball knuckled over by the Southern Hampshire setter, and then Paula with a very unconventional error as she mishandled that ball. Point, Penman. Number 15, Cara De Villario, now back to serve. 1912 AIC. And she puts that ball into the net. She's done a lot of work tonight. AIC's been making her work for every kill she's gotten since set 1. AIC now with 5 points standing between them and a conference championship. Ulrika comes out, and number 9, Dora Bukovic, in to play outside hitter. Southern New Hampshire into their offensive scheme. Outside hitter is dug up, but tight, and it leads to a potential overpass kill credited to number 18. Southern New Hampshire libero now to serve. Andrea puts it up. Ball set up for Dora. Dora with the tip. Dug up by the Southern New Hampshire setter. Out of system. A tight ball leads to another tip. Paul Vieira was a little out of position there to make the attack. Rattles around the Southern New Hampshire block and eventually falls for the kill. AIC now looking to gather themselves to push for these 5 points. And a missed serve certainly helps that cause. AIC now 4 points away from a match victory here in set 3. Janae Kelly in to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Southern New Hampshire was calling for help after that serve reception went well out of her setting range. Falls for the ace for Janae Kelly. 22-14, Yellow Jackets. Strong serve. Back attack from Southern New Hampshire. Leads into a tip, dug up. Dora with the attack. Dug up and leads to an outside attack by the Penmen. Dug up by Janae. Free ball from Southern New Hampshire. Let's see what AIC can do with it. Had a tough view on that one, but Dora ends up with the kill. Dora gets the kill in rotation for AIC, now 2 points away from the conference championship. And Janae Kelly's serve finds the net. Subs come in for Southern New Hampshire with the 6-2 with sub switch. Number 10, Sarah Montefinerio. I should be good at saying her name by now. She's been a pretty impactful player here as the setter for Southern New Hampshire. Strong float serve, but finds the tape. Point AIC, set point, match point. Dora Bukovic going to the back service line. Here we go, AIC Hive. Let's win this one. Ball's up. Received by Kiara. One-handed set. Leads to a middle attack. Dug up by AIC. Middle attack. Libero pushes it over. AIC back into system. Lonnie Hernandez with the kill. Set point, match point, conference championship, AIC. Congratulations to the Yellow Jacket on their first ever conference championship for the Northeast 10. The Hive is buzzing tonight. We are feeling it here in Springfield, Massachusetts. Great senior night win for AIC as they salute their fans. Thank you to all our fans and family at home. Congratulations to Southern New Hampshire on a good season. And your Yellow Jackets take home the conference championship tonight, honor their seniors, geared up for the playoffs. They went through undefeated October, and now they have continued no-loss November. Thank you for joining us tonight on the live stream. Once again, this is Coach Kevin Pender from Agawam High School, friend of Coach Matt Cribben, Tyler Wingate, and Matthew Lean. Excited to be part of the AIC volleyball culture here and hope I'll be back again to talk you through the live stream. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night and a safe weekend.